So here Cinderella is minding her own business down in her little dungeon, and I noticed that Drizella and Anastasia are not here. And I click and the psychos are having a Barney in the street. That is what we are going to have with this household, guys. Complete and utter craziness. Complete and utter craziness. And here's this girl just watching. She's like, oh my god, what's going on? That girl's got the same hair as me. Alright guys, so we are picking up in the morning from the night before, and Cinderella is just getting up ready to start her day. She's feeling not too bad. She's feeling not too bad this morning, and she's going to come and she's going to make the breakfast for the family. Lady Tremaine has asked for scrambled eggs and bacon, and Cinderella's like, I don't really know how to do it, but I'll try my best. So who knows what this concoction is going to look like. So while she's making that, guys, I just want to say a huge thank you for the amazing feedback that you gave me on the last episode, or should I say the first episode of Happily Never After. I think it's going to be a really fun series. I can't wait to really delve into it and delve into all the exciting parts. The first couple of parts can be a bit slow as we get into it, so I do ask that you bear with me. But I'm really excited. I do love Disney, and I think this is just a cute wee twist. What we are going to do today is get out the house. Cinderella's desperate to get out. She's heard the flea market is maybe going to be in town today, and she has some paintings that she wants to sell. We'll just sell them here, and then she can pick something up, hopefully for her room, and hopefully in the flea market she'll get a wee bargain for it. Lady Tremaine does not allow Cinderella out on her own, so she has to ask... Sorry, guys, sorry. She has to ask Drizella and Anastasia to go with her. Oh my goodness. I love the earmuffs. I love the earmuffs. Actually, that's quite sad. She looks totally depressed. She's still very sad. She's losing her true love. So what was I saying? So she'll have to ask Drizella or Anastasia to come out with her, and Drizella can't stand her. So the chances of that happening are probably pretty tough. No, Richard. No. So Cinderella, that's Cinderella's daddy. He needs to be released to the netherworld, I think. Cinderella's made the breakfast. She's going to put it out there for the family, and she's going to quickly eat hers. They should really eat first, but they're in the bed and Mrs. Tremaine's in the shower, so I'm not going to be too pedantic about that. And Mrs. Tremaine, why don't you come? Yep, the flea market is in town. Indeed it is. I can't control Mrs. Tremaine. I was just about to click there. I was just about to click. But Cinderella's going to go and grab all the stuff. Hopefully. Did you grab the stuff to clean it up, or did you just put it in your inventory? I don't actually know where she went. She's going to ask for advice from Lady Tremaine. She's pretty much desperate to try and build any relationship with this woman, thinking that hopefully if she does, then it might be easier for her. But where are you going? I don't understand. Where are you going, sweetheart? Clean that up. Why are you hiding it in the bushes? You get access to numerous sinks and bins, so why are you cleaning it in the bushes? Okay, so she's going to go and clean that. So the paintings that she has is one that she made, still on her easel just now. Let's see how much money this is going to give us. So she has her paintings, so 67 simoleons. And then she also managed to steal this painting that Lady Tremaine made when she was sad, which will give her 73 simoleons. So that is what she is going to do. So that gives her, what, 73, 83, 93, 103, It gives her about 150 simoleons. I'm not going to count it to the penny because, you know, I'm put on the spot and maths isn't my strong point. So she's got about 150 simoleons, and the sink has broke. As you know, Cinderella has to do all the repairing, all the cleaning and everything before she can actually enjoy life. So I'm going to quickly get her to repair this. Let's see what you are up to. You should get up now and come down and have some scrambled eggs. Are you up now? I can't believe they had a fight last night, just randomly on their own. And just for reference, Anastasia did win. Yes. Now, I'm glad you guys were of the same opinion as me. What's going on here? Okay, we have got some small classic paintings. No, we don't. That's a spinach plant. It's a spinach plant. Okay, we have a glitch here. A plant that thinks it's a painting. Yes, okay, great, wonderful. So she's just cleaning that up. Drizella, if you come down, she is coming, that's fine. She also needs to pee really badly, so that'd be quite bad if she peed during breakfast. She wants to flick Anastasia's nose. These two, for being sisters, really are being pretty nasty to each other. Don't chat with her, sweetheart. It only leads to heartache. It only leads to heartache, and we've got things to do because we've got the flea market to go. Excuse me? She's feeling quite rebellious as Cinderella, so she's even not doing things that I am saying to her to do. Drizella is evil. There's a surprise. There is a surprise. So she's going to quickly do that, and then she is going to grab a brisk shower, just so that we can get out as quickly as we can, because I'd love to go to the flea market. Now, what I have done, the house is actually a riot. The house is actually a freaking riot. What I'm going to be doing is skipping past bits where she's cleaning and fixing stuff, because I think that if we spent like 20 minutes of her cleaning and fixing stuff, it would be a pretty boring LP. So I'll probably just skip by them. But if you want to clean this with vigour, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get her to clean, and I'm going to get the girls ready, and then we're going to go to the flea market and see what we can pick up for Cinderella and get to meet some of the Sims. Alright guys, so we are at the flea market, and Cinderella has already tried to ditch the ugly sisters, and she's going to go over here and talk to this lady here, Tatiana Herd. Now you might recognise a lot of these Sims because they are your guys' Sims. I asked you to put a hashtag on Twitter of xSimSugar, and basically I would be able to pick up your Sims and replace Sims with your Sims. So basically 90% of all the Sims you'll see will be your created Sims, which is awesome. I've replaced all the Sims in Willow Creek, all the Sims in Oasis Springs, but they do still, the land grabs just seem to still be kicking about for some reason. Nancy's an elder, so as you can see, it's moved on a little bit. So she's an elder, she's a very good looking elder, and Cinderella's just trying to find anybody to give her a little bit of happiness. Is there any teens? No, there's no teens as yet. He looks pretty young. Who's he? You young mister? No, Rahim Valdez. He is not young. Now, like I say, we have about 150 simoleons, so I'm just going to have a look. Anything that she brings, she's going to have to hide, because the girls, although she's allowed it, she doesn't really want to... She doesn't really want to make it obvious that she's buying things. This is a super cute chair. How much would this be? No way. Okay, she can't afford that. Could she perhaps haggle though? That's the thing. Are you a vendor? No, you're the vendors. So why don't you come over and try and give him a friendly introduction, Cinderella? Because 150 simoleons, and I don't think we can afford anything here. How much is this pillar? Oh, that's 75. That's quite cute. That chair's quite nice, because I feel like she doesn't have a chair in her room. So it would be nice of her to be able to actually do that. Give him a pep talk. Tell him you can do this. And talking to him is Tate Keenan. I'd love if you left a comment down below if you see your Sim. I would love to know, because I know some gallery names aren't the same as your like YouTube username. So I'd love to know what actual Sims are yours and what is not yours. Are you having an argument again? Yes, you're arguing. She's arguing with her. She's like, why you're doing this? I think half the time Anastasia's like, you're making it hard on yourself. Why are you coming here to buy stuff? Like, why? You're making it super duper difficult for yourself. So we have this pillar, but this pillar is just a bit too, I mean, this pillar does nothing. It's just for decoration. What about this lamp? It's just an ugly, ugly, ugly pattern. What about this one? 49. So she could afford a lamp, and she could afford this chair, I think. Because we don't need... Could she? Could she? No, she could not. She could not. So let's go ahead and see if we can... Can we not haggle? Do you have to click on him and then haggle? Let's see. Let's ask him about woohoo, because that wouldn't be uncomfortable. That wouldn't be uncomfortable at all. I think they need to be at the actual... I think they actually need to be over here. So we're just going to go ahead and buy it, because it's not even that expensive, really. And she does like it. It's her colour. I mean, if it was destined to be any colour, it is her colour. So she's quite happy. So she needs to pee though. So go and pee. Go and pee real, really quick. And you, Missy, Do you like him? Do you think he's nice? Why don't you give him a friendly introduction? He's just a vendor, of course, Cinderella. Go pee, darling. Go and pee. Go and pee. Good. So you think he's quite cute. He is a young adult. Okay, she's arguing with him again. Poor Gabrielle is getting it rough already. She wants to make a friend. She wants to make a friend as much as she can. We have got some teens here. Drizella, Tremaine, and... No, we don't. It's Drizella. Okay. It's just her sister. The singer here is Rachel Robbins, so she actually is a teenager. So why don't you come over here and try and give her a friendly introduction? As much as I don't think this is going to happen for you, just try and give her a friendly introduction. Now, I did download Lilsimsie's teens, just to try and get to know some teens. So I think since there's none here, once Cinderella's finished with the toilet, as she has done, we are going to go and travel to this house, but Cinderella's going to go on her own. Cinderella's going to sneak away and travel without the sisters. So that's what she is going to do. And we're going to go, if we can go and visit the Lilsimsie household. Anastasia will see you there. So perhaps she has to, dang it. So she is coming. She's like, no, I am coming with you. And they live in Windenburg as well. She met one of them at school, or... Yep, she did meet one of them at school. So we are going to go ahead and travel to their household. It'd just be good for them to have some teens to hang out with. And Cinderella's got her chair, so she's super happy with that. And she's left over with like 40 simoleons she's got left. So I don't know if we maybe want to see if we can get her a rug or something to make it a bit more homely. Something to make our sailor a little bit more homely. But guys, your feedback has been amazing, and some of you have given such good ideas about what we should do with the Sims as well, which is great. So we have this guy here. This is Christian Moreno. Now, none of these will be the Prince Charming. Prince Charming is already made. I know who he is. He's not in the town as yet. Because he will be moving in with his family. He's not here yet. But I still want Cinderella to be able to meet some people out with her family, because things are so crap at home for her. She really needs a little bit of outside company. So why don't you tell him about a flirtatious story? Show off your app to him and monkey around a little bit. Now, a lot of you'd said that he's mean. Right, Cinderella, sweetheart, you've enough mean people in your life. Let's move on from him. What was I going to say? A lot of you had said that Cinderella, you really didn't want Anastasia even, sorry guys, Anastasia to be mean. So that's what we are. She is mean, like she does have a mean streak, and even if I didn't want her to be mean, she's going to be mean to people. But she's not evil like Drizella is. So she's allowed to come in here. They live in quite a posh house for a bunch of teens. You guys can make up whatever backstory you think. Who is this little guy over here? What is your name? Your name is Bryce. I want to meet you. So let's give him a friendly introduction. And we have got these girls here as well. And like I say, these are Lilsimsie's Sims. So that they are hers. So hopefully he's got a better personality. Let's obsess with our favourite celebrity with him. Hopefully he's not mean, because that wouldn't be nice. But a lot of you are saying teen pregnancy with Cinderella. If you go to my website, you'll see the plans for the teen pregnancy. I want Snow White to have the teen pregnancy. I want that to be the whole point. I want her to have it. No, where are you going? All right, you're starving. Okay, she's going to go and grab a serving of hot dogs. Fair enough. Fair enough. And it looks like this girl here could possibly be coming out to speak to her, which would be nice. So yeah, that's why I want to do the teen pregnancy. With Cinderella, she's got enough going on in her life. This is April Carrillo. Why don't you do a funny introduction to her? And see if you can get to know her. He's coming over. He's like, I think you are very cute. Where did you go? Where did you go? So it's good that she's getting her social up. So whisper about crush. So why don't you tell her you think that guy is really freaking cute? Because none of these people in here are related. So, you know, you might be dicing with Death. She might fancy him. But she's so cute, guys. She is such a cute teen. So it'd be so nice if they were able to be friends and for her to actually be able to have a friend. That would be nice. So do we know anything about her? Nope, unknown. What are you up to, Anastasia? Why don't we queue up a few friendly interactions for these guys? Gossip a little bit. Give her... boast about messing around. Why don't we just discuss interests? And let's show off our outfit because it's so gorgeous and give her a heartfelt compliment. She's down here on her own, just watching the TV. Come to somebody else's house and just go down. You would actually probably get on well with him. Why don't you give him a friendly introduction? Because he's a main sim as well. So, you know, you would probably be attracted to each other. So why don't you have a wee chat with him? Because a lot of you said you would quite like to see her happily married. So we'll certainly see what we can do. Okay, they already have like an instant kind of connection. It's like, I can see you. I can see that you are like me. You are of the evil variety. Or well, not evil before anybody shouts at me. You are of the mean variety. So we're not going to argue, we're not going to act tough, we're actually going to be nice to this guy. Let me tell him a joke about Martians. And here's this blonde bombshell coming in. Delilah de Snoot. Oh, that's funny. Let's tell him an engaging story, do an impression, and show off a selfie to him. Cinderella's just coming in here. Why don't you come and meet her? Why don't you come and meet Delilah? I would kind of like it if we could get Cinderella into a club where she could escape, like if she could sneak out the house without the interference of Anastasia. If she could get out the house. Did you see the way he looked to her? It was like, you are so cute. I like you a lot. What about this guy, Arnie Arnold? Friendly introduction. So even if we could just actually get to meet them all, that would be a good start, I think. Bright and day, because obviously they'll be going to the same school and stuff. So it'll be good if we can. Why don't we bring Gisela here? Why don't we... She's found out that we're here and she is not happy. What are you wearing? You don't have a job? Do you? No, you don't have a job. Gisela, what? Gisela? No, that's not Gisela. That's Zora Lynn. I just seen the dark hair and I thought it was Gisela, but here's Gisela coming. Here is Gisela coming. Cinderella is going out to play. Why don't you play with... Why don't you play with your new friend April? Look, they've got a really good bar already. Why don't you go ahead and play with her if possible? And I can guarantee you that Lady Tremaine will not be happy that they are out past 10 o'clock. And here's probably Anastasia's coming out going, right, I'm going to eat this hot dog, but it's time to go, Cinderella. Come on, it's time to go. But Gisela is now here. So Gisela wanted to flick her nose and listen to the radio. But she's not teased anyone for a while, so she's going to give this guy a rude introduction. Because she's actually been nice today. So she's going to give him a rude introduction. I'm going to take a couple of these away. And why don't we jeer him a little bit? Because she's evil. And she needs to get things done. She needs to be disliked by 4 Sims. So he's going to be the one. Andy West is going to be the one, sadly, that's going to get... the Gisela treatment. Why don't you make sure you have a wee compliment? Don't show off outfit because you need to get up for that. Let's get to know her and complain about parents, definitely. Tell her that it's horrendous. Maybe we wouldn't tell her the full extent to what's happening because then they'd probably she'd interfere to a degree. Let's dismiss his goodness. Oh, see, he's a good sim, is poor Andy. And she's like, you suck. You suck, Andy. You suck. Let's shout forbidden words at him. Let's shout forbidden words. She wants to make an enemy. Okay, well, that's what we're kind of hoping for. Andy, don't go anywhere. No, Andy. Throw shade. And we will shove him. And then hopefully... They're actually laughing, so Delilah de Snoot thinks that this is funny. And she's standing there, she's like, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Fight, 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 fight. I've got a feeling we might see this quite a lot in this LP when we play with them because they fight so easy. So she's got the disliked by 4 Sims, so she's actually doing really well with that. Become an adult and join the criminal career is what she wants when she becomes an adult. But yeah, she just kicked his ass. Totally. So it looks like Cinder, so they now despise each other, which is fine. So stop playing with that. For your Chief of Mischief, she needs to pull 10 pranks. We're not going to work on that. But Cinderella, for her soulmate aspiration, wants to have a boyfriend or girlfriend or go on 2 dates. When Cinderella ages up, she gets to change her trait to the super parent. So that's something that we will be doing as well and working on that. And I know that the first couple of parts are a little bit slow, so I do apologise for that and I hope that you do stick with it. But it's just about getting to know everybody in the town. Drizella, where are you now? Okay, you're just going to eat a hot dog. She's like, I've just kicked everybody's butt, so I'm going to go and eat a hot dog now. And she's been actually quite well behaved for Anastasia. She's not really picked many fights or whatever, but I think we should probably get home and see what's happening because we do have school tomorrow, so we should probably get our wee butts home because I don't think that Lady Tremaine is going to be too chuffed. Okay, and the girls are home, and as always, Drizella is raging about something. She is hungry, and there is only 8 scrambled eggs to eat because Cinderella hasn't done her duty of making dinner. But I think that's allowed. I do think that that is allowed. Anastasia, where are you doing? She's going straight to the computer. So that's exciting. And Cinderella is standing here. She's about to go to her bed. And here is Lady Tremaine creeping out of here. What are you wanting to do? You're going to go and chat with Cinderella, okay. Probably she's going to be like, where have you been? So she's just having a go. She's having a go, as always. She's like, you are home at midnight. Are you having a laugh? It is a school night. And she's like, do you know what? You never said anything to them. Why is it me that always gets it? So before you make anything else worse, Cinders, I think you better come in here and clean out the spoiled food. So at least she can't say anything about you not doing your role within the household. So I'm going to clean out the spoiled food. So her conflict resolution is really suffering because of all this fighting. Go and put this away. So I don't know how we're going to do on that respect. And why don't you go and quickly eat the scraps? They're not there, so quickly eat them. Quickly eat them before anyone sees. Oh no, she's mortified! Stop looking at me! I'm having a mood swing! She's mortified. The llama cries tonight. From losing, don't wake the llama. So she did get her chair. So I think what we're going to do actually, Amelia and Lady now despise each other. Why? What are you doing to this poor wee bald child? Like, Amelia, why are you fighting? Be asked advice, chat with Amelia. So Amelia is clearly a vampire sim, and I did put her family in Forgotten Hollow, and clearly she had CC that I did not have. Right, okay, you're being horrible to this poor wee child. Okay, she's a vampire child, but you're just being horrible for no freaking reason. So that is Cinderella. So I think what we should do is get you downstairs. What I think we'll do is we'll put their things in the family inventory because, you know, it's a bit much. So let's put it in the inventory. I think Cinderella deserves to have a little bit of peace. And if they're there all the time, she's not going to get that. So we got a chair. Woo! We managed to get a chair, guys. We are going up in the world. This is all things from the family inventory that she can't actually... Oh my goodness, look at the picture of them. This was all with our mum and our dad. There is like stuff in here that she could use, but I don't think that would be cheating, and we're not going to cheat. No. So she has herself a chair, and it's blue, so that's quite nice. So why don't you come down? I'm going to see how much a carpet is. I don't think we could get a carpet for 50 quid, could we, guys? What do you think? I think I'm living in dream world if I think I can carpet this room for 50 quid. But will we see? Or even if we did floorboards? No. It's going to cost us 120 simoleones for floorboards. So let's see if we can afford a carpet. Not a carpet, Laura, a rug. Let's go for a rug. Even just something cheerful. We can't spend any more than 50 on it. Just something cheerful. That's quite a small one. Do we have anything that's bigger? We could give our flowers. Warming element. See, these are all tiny rugs, and they're 55. So this one's quite cute, the coloured theory one, or she could go for like a floral one. I don't know. I think she would maybe, she likes blue, does Cinderella. Will we go for that? And that girl, we'll put it there so when she gets out of bed, I know this is a bit of a riot, guys, but when she gets out of bed, at least she's stepping onto something like a carpet rather than just a bare floor. So I think I'm going to leave it there. We are going to put her to bed now. Are you still outside? What are you going to do? You're going to ask your mama for advice. Well, we can see what that advice is going to be in the next part. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments in the comment section down below, and please leave a like in this video because it really, really does help me. And I will speak to you in my next video. Bye, guys.